Hi guys, good evening. Well, I'm back from my little walk. It's 20 to 7. So it's 20 to 7. I've just walked down this Province Road outside the house. I'll show you in a moment, because I'll take you and show you the road. But you know the road anyway outside the house. So I've come walking, and I've come to a little barangay what I passed. It might be about 50, no, probably about 10 houses. So I've walked past, and I know for a fact there's always dogs that run out onto the road in the park. This is in the daytime. But they're not too bad in the daytime. Now, I don't like cruelty to animals, but tonight when I've just walked past, wow, very, very, very dangerous. About 10 of them, and they're all, ooh, and they're all going crazy, and they're about that far off my legs, and they keep going, and they're all backing each other up, and they keep going at me. And I've got a little whipper, a stick, a little twig, and I'm just going like that, and they're just going at me. And I thought, wow, really, really close, you know, they weren't backing off, and they were going at me. This is a public road, you know, so it's a public road. So they need fencing in. It's a bit, dogs here in the Philippines, it's a bit crazy. I mean, now, those dogs have actually learnt me a lesson. I don't like cruelty to dogs, I don't like cruelty to animals, you know, I like dogs, I like animals, but really, really dangerous. And I realised, I thought, wow, there are a pack of dogs on me, and you know, if one had bit my legs, they'd have all started on me. Okay, I'd have kicked one or two off, but I'd have been in a bad tacking, you know, it'd have been an hospital job. And then the lady came out, the lady was in, and she had some food or something in her hand, and she shouted them, and they were still going at me, and then I just walked past, and then there were about 3 or 4 other dogs about, just a little house down, another house down. The lady came out, she shouted the dogs. I thought, wow, that is really, really dangerous. You know, walking on this Province Road, it's a public road. And the dogs, I mean, I don't mind if dogs come out and they bark at you, you know, and they're warning people that you're about. But these are a pack of dogs, about 10 of them, and they're all, oh, I thought that were a bit crazy. And what they were doing is they were coming closer and closer, and they weren't backing off, and they were coming closer. And I turned round and I just kept my eyes on them. So I don't know if that were a good thing or a bad thing, so to speak. You need your eyes on them, but you know, I don't know. With dogs, it's not a good thing to make an eye contact with a dog actually. So that's what I did. Just kept my eyes on them, and they came, and they just came closer and closer. They're about that far off my legs, and I thought, oh, I knew I were in trouble. If the lady hadn't to come out and shouted them, because I think the lady was there somewhere at the back of the edges, don't know what she was doing, but she shouted them. And then there was another lady further down, she'd got about 3, and they were barking, so I snapped a big branch off a tree, and as soon as the short branch, they basically kept off. And I said to the lady, wow, a lot of dogs. So that's learnt me a lesson now. So I know for a fact when I walk up this road, there's going to be about 10 dogs, and they're dangerous. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys in this barangay watch my videos, but that's really dangerous, guys, you know, really, really dangerous. So the next time I'm going to be carrying a stick, and I'm not going to mess around. If there's a dog, it's going to be, the stick's going to be there, and it's going to be down, and it's going to be down, and it's going to be in the head. You know, they're really dangerous, these dogs. So I thought, and I were in trouble. I would have been in big, big trouble if the lady hadn't been there. I'd have been in big trouble, because I'd have got bit. And when I went to Don Salvador, I think it was 2 weeks ago, it's about 2 weeks ago, sat at a cafe, at a friend's cafe actually, and sat there having a cup of coffee. They're a big dog, and he were a big dog, he were a big lump. He were probably Aspin, Labrador cross, something like that. He were a big dog, and he were foaming at the mouth. He were walking across the road in Don Salvador town, and all white foam were coming out in his mouth. And I said to Jovelyn and a friend, and there were a guy there at the cafe. It's not a cafe, it's a shop where they serve coffee. I said, that dog's foaming at the mouth, has it got rabies? But no one seemed to. I didn't get one answer. I said, has that dog got rabies? It's foaming at the mouth. It's all white foam coming out of the mouth. And the guy like looked at me, because I don't think he understands English, but when I said rabies, he got up and he went across where the dog was, and it was where the market, they're building a big public market, and it went there, across there where all the guys are working, and it were all white foam coming out of the dog's mouth, and I thought, that's rabies, I'm sure that's rabies. Could be wrong, I don't know. Maybe it ate something and it was just foaming, but I've never seen a dog foaming, white foam at the mouth, and I've seen programs where it's rabies. So guys, when I now walk through the barangay, I'm going to be carrying a big stick, and if your dogs are coming to bite, I'm just not going to mess about. It's going to be bang, 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 bang. I just can't mess about. You know, it's your life. So they're really dangerous, these dogs. What dangerous about them, you know, you might get one or two on the back at you, but they back off. But these were all coming, and they weren't stopping, they're just coming and coming. And I thought, I'm in trouble here, and I knew I was in trouble. If the lady hadn't shouted me, I'd have got beat probably 4 or 5 times. Yeah, I'd have kicked him, I'd have kicked a few, but I'd have been beat. End of story. So now tomorrow, that's what I'm on with. Tomorrow I'm going to find a nice thick branch just for protection. So when I'm walking around the barangay, if there's a dog and he's a really nasty dog, I'm afraid he's going to get bumped. Like I said, it's your life. Like I said, they just didn't stop. And it's pitch dark, and they were all backing each other up and all barking, and they didn't stop. They're a pack of dogs that were really dangerous. I'm glad there were no kids around, because if them dogs, you know, just dangerous. So I'm going to carry a stick. If your dogs are coming towards me and they're attacking me, I'm afraid it's just going to be a bang, and that's it. Like I said, I like dogs, I don't like cruelty to dogs, but it's protection. So that were really bad. I thought, there's dogs. When I get here, these dogs are really, you know, they're a bit airy, you've got to be really wary when you approach these dogs. But in the daytime you can sneak past, but that's just not good enough, having to sneak past. It's a public road. So tomorrow it's a stick, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to mess around. If your dog's going to come towards me and it's going to attack me, it's going to be a stick. The stick's going to be then, it's going to be one bang back, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a just protection, guys. So like I said, take care, God bless. But that was very, very, very bad. A pack of dogs attacking me, and they're just getting closer and closer and closer, you know, closer. Wow, about that far off me. And I thought, oh, I'm in trouble. And I've got a silly little stick, just a silly little twig. So stupid. So if you're here in the barangay and you've got dogs what are like that, you need to get a big stick, guys. You need to protect yourself. It's a last resort, you know. If the dogs are that far off me, and there's about 10 of them, I'm afraid it's going to be a bump, and then I'm just going to be a bump. It's just very dangerous. And if a dog here bites you, you're going to get some blood disease. You're going to get something bad with you, because they're eating a lot of crap off the fields. All dogs, you know what dogs are like. They eat garbage. Even if they're well fed, they still go out and eat garbage. So that were my brush with death. So it really hairy, really bad, you know, a lot of dogs wanting to attack you. So that were really bad. So I think we're going to be going to find a fixed stick tomorrow. and I'll fashion it, and it needs to be a very hard wood, and it needs to work. Wow. So I think next time I walk round here at night, I know for a fact. I mean, I went past on the bike not long back, motorbike, and they were actually running at bike. So if I'm coming that way on motorbike, I'm actually just going to speed up. If your dog's there, I'm not going to have your dogs biting my legs. I'm just going to speed up and I'll knock your dog straight on the floor and I'll kill it if I have to. It's like I said, I like animals. So you need to actually keep your dogs under control, because that were really, really bad. So guys, it's a stick. Not very good. Not very good, a pack of dogs attacking you. You ain't got a chance. You have not got a chance. 10 dogs in your hands, yeah. You might be able to kick a few off, but you're going to get bit to pieces. So, not very good. Right, I'm going to reverse the camera. Well, I'll show you tomorrow where the dogs are, because I'll actually walk past there. And it's not good. Take care, God bless. Right, it's about 7 o'clock now. I'm going to get a wash and something to eat. Please like, please subscribe, please share the videos. But that's dogs here in the Philippines. Like I said guys, please make sure you understand what I am saying to you. If the dogs are very, very dangerous, you've got 10 dogs, I'm not joking, a pack of dogs, one guy, a pack of dogs, and they're that far off you, that's really dangerous. You can't allow it. Just silly dangerous.